Hello, Audio Marks coming to you from the Sachem Public Library. Welcome to the Marks for Life podcast with your hosts, Jimmy and CJ, two casuals turned Marks wrestling fans to give you a direct line to all things in the squared circle. Enter the ring at your own risk. We pull no punches, we hit hard, and we will slam you with all the info you need to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Because
it's Rusev Day.
It certainly is a wonderful Rusev Day.
And welcome to this week's edition of Marks for Life podcast. I am one of your hosts, CJ.
And I'm the other one, Jimmy.
And this week has been kind of a slow week on the road to WrestleMania, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, this one, it's really the next week that's really going to kick it into overdrive, but
let's hope, because it's been sluggish. There have been some new developments, have been some new rumors on the way to WrestleMania, and as well, the independent scene is starting to fire up with their own news and so forth. Do you want to start it off?
Yes, I would. There's actually two things on the independents that one's kind of like still a rumor that's not confirmed, and this is completely salacious gossip, if anything.
I like gossip. Let's start with gossip.
All right, so recently, like towards the beginning of the week, and I don't know if you saw this or not, but there was a certain picture of two wrestlers, one independent, one WWE, that's been kind of getting the talks about a possible relationship, and I'm not gonna say that it's 100%.
Who?
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Who?
It's someone we both love.
Rusev.
No. This is none. Rusev. Get out of here. No, this is our WWE. This is someone we both like. She came back recently.
Mickey.
No, and she's married, dude. But this is a relationship that, how do I say this? This wrestler. I don't want to spoil it until you figure this out. Something bad recently happened to her.
Oh, it's Paige.
Yes. A possible relationship for Paige in the form of someone I particularly like. I don't know how you feel about him, but
Marty Scurll.
Exactly.
Wow, that was a real racist guess. I was just like, let me think
Well,
about it.
It's not a racist guess.
I thought she was with that band dude. Like, there was another dude that she was with and stuff.
I don't know. It's just a picture that was perpetuating. It would be interesting.
What do you mean perpetuating? What the fuck did it look like?
I mean, it was just them hanging out in a bar. Nothing like too salacious or anything, but it was
Then
something.
what the hell? This ain't no.
It's salacious in the fact that it's gossip. I told you it was gossip.
Man, I thought you had something like solid. Like, wow.
I told you specifically when I told about this that there was no 100% fact on this.
I know, not 100% fact, but I thought there would be something more incriminating than them just hanging out at a bar.
I mean,
I thought there'd be
that's what everyone said about Del Rio, and then they ended up being together. So I mean, you can't really trust Paige on that. Just saying. But I don't know. How do you feel about Scurll though? How do you feel about Marty?
Never watched a match.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like his what is it? One-arm chicken wing submission hold? You know, bringing it back, old Bob Backlund.
Never watched him wrestle.
Never watched him wrestle. Never saw his entrance for anything. Really? Dude, you're missing out. Marty Scurll is amazing.
Bruh, I barely got enough time for mainstream wrestling. You know, you think I got time for independence, man?
True on that.
Exactly.
There is another. This one's a bit more confirmed. It's not so much a rumor, but a pretty interesting development, involving Marty Scurll, because it's Bullet Club related news. It's been announced by Cody, I think late last night. By the time we're recording this is a Friday, so late Thursday night, that he is retiring the old Bullet Club logo. No more skull and guns.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's a new direction for Bullet Club, and if this is anything of confirming that there's going to be a giant split between Bullet Club Kenny and Bullet Club Kenny. Bullet Club Kenny and Bullet Club Cody. I mean, this is definitely it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and something interesting on that, Hangman Page thought it was interesting. Thought it was like a good direction moving forward.
I like the skull and crossbones.
I mean, so did I. I don't know, man. It's interesting to see the Bullet Club go in this direction. I think it's definitely better than NWO in every way, shape, and form, because online and outside sources like on YouTube and stuff like that, you see a more full story behind the breakups and stuff like that, and you don't have to wait like a week of television or something like that. Something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
And also someone like Cody who actually is like that, sly asshole, I guess you could say. That would be, good at a good foil,
he's
like
a
bad
fucking
guy.
businessman. That's what you describe him as.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly my point. Like he's like the sleazy bad guy, super villain of like almost every James. He's a James Bond villain essentially for wrestling, and he's a good foil for Kenny.
He really
Honestly.
is, because Kenny's got that like video game anime aura to him now.
That makes him cool for everyone, and Cody's like a sly asshole, even though a lot of people like him. But he's clearly the bad guy in all this.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this kind of unfolds going forward.
They
into
are
their match.
fighting at Ring of Honor Supercard.
Yeah, they're the main event for. No, they're not the main event. He's not the champion anymore.
No, but he's like
Yeah, that is
one of the
confirmed-
premier matches.
Yeah, it was a confirmed match because I think back when we talked about it, he was the champ back then.
Yeah, and now it's the main event is Dalton Castle defending the ROH World Championship against Skrull.
Oh, that's gonna be good too.
Did you know that Kenny Omega was originally supposed to feud with Adam Cole? Like, this storyline here was originally supposed to be with Cole.
If you saw, Adam Cole get kicked out of the Bullet Club and introduce Marty Scurll, then yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was the plan until, WWE swooped him up.
Yeah.
So, I think it's better that it's with Cody because it makes way more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Kenny and Adam are too similar in, like, style, I guess you could say. I don't know.
Kenny and Adam Cole, yeah.
Yeah, Kenny and Adam. They're too similar. I like it that it's Cody. They're very different. They also strong style evolution. What's the card that they always have in Long Beach that they just had? Strong style there's something strong style.
I'll look it up.
But they just had that show recently, and it was good. I've heard good things about it. Unfortunately, we wish we could talk more about the indies. We just don't have time talking about it too much.
That and I don't have much info on it.
I think it's Strong Style Evolved. I think that's what the show's called.
Evolved? Yeah, I
Strong
think that's what
Style
it
Evolved.
was.
They had the second one. Hangman Page became the new U.S. champion.
Yay.
So that title's back in the Bullet Club's coaches.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
All right, you look pretty anxious about it. Let's talk about WWE stuff.
Yeah.
Something so exciting happened on SmackDown this past week. May I?
May I?
May I?
I want to say it.
No, it's my... No, you get Braun Strowman, I get this one. That's the deal.
Not if I beat you to it, Becky Lynch won the match.
No, that's not it. That wasn't it. It's more of this.
It's Rusev Day.
Because Rusev is going to be put into the United States Championship match at WrestleMania.
And now we have finally someone to root for.
Yes! Thank God! What's the likeliness of him actually winning this?
Pretty high. Apparently the reasons why they put him in is because his merchandise sales were so high.
I think if he becomes U.S. champion, I'm buying a shirt. I think that's what's going to happen. Like, I could care less if that's going to cause more money in my bank account to go away. I will buy that t-shirt. I think it's worth it. It'll make me so happy. Even though I think he deserves better than the United States Championship at this point.
I think the United States Championship needs Rusev Day.
It does. You said before that it kind of needed Randy Orton.
Randy Orton should have won it at Mania, but that's all under the boat because they.
But now that they put Rusev into it, now it has to be Rusev.
Yeah, the only problem is Orton finally has the. I don't want it to be undercut. That's the only problem.
Unfortunately, I think that's just how it's gonna be until post Mania, where we see where that's gonna lead. There's no direct line into how this is gonna come out being good, other than Rusev winning the belt. Other than that. Like, I understand it's cutting Randy under the rug. It's cutting Bobby Roode under the rug. But that's just how it has to be, unfortunately.
Watch. You know what's going to happen?
I can only imagine. Go on.
Rusev's going to take the pin.
I know. That's my worst fear. If he takes the fucking pin, I'll be so upset. Oh, God.
Or even better, what if Aiden English betrays him and then Rusev takes the pin?
That I wouldn't be too mad about because that at least leads to him feuding, and then we'll see Rusev destroying Aiden English then going into the WWE main picture against like Shinsuke or Daniel Bryan. I know he'll lose at that point, but I feel like he deserves to be in that main title contention. He's not a mid-carder anymore.
He's an upper mid-carder.
Anyway.
Yeah, congrats, Rusev. You better fucking win.
That's all we have to say. We love Rusev, and we want best things for Rusev. Rusev Day. Machka.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But he didn't get back into the mixed match challenge, though.
No, he did not.
Braun Strowman lost that, which I'm fucking pissed about. But it was against Asuka. So now Asuka is going to murder Bobby Roode and Charlotte.
Well, not necessarily. Maybe. Not necessarily.
There is no way Asuka's going to lose at this point.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, this past mixed match challenge, Charlotte wasn't on it.
Yeah, because she had dental surgery.
Yeah, and
then
everyone
Becky...
got a little concerned, so they replaced it with Becky.
Yeah, so now, but she should be back next week.
So does that mean Becky gets that, or just Charlotte?
Fuck if I know. I don't care. All I know is no one is ready for Asuka.
Who are their... What are their charities again? There's Girl Up, and which one's...
Isn't Asuka the one with the puppy?
Yeah, that one's the puppy one.
Puppies!
And let me just state this for the fact that neither one of us predicted this correctly.
Nope,
we all thought The Miz and Asuka were going to go out second round at least.
We figured that Asuka's too dominant. Braun Strowman isn't ready for Asuka, and he wasn't. Braun Strowman was literally the only thing that could have stopped Asuka, and he couldn't do it. I'm being completely serious.
No, I know
you think
are.
I'm kidding.
No, I know, but that's why I'm laughing so badly, because I know you're right.
Yeah, he was the only thing that could stop Asuka.
And he couldn't do it.
Yes. The 6'10", 380-pound male that could flip announce stages and then pull tight scaffolding onto Brock Lesnar using a fucking chain and survives the ambulance's crash could not stop the Empress of Tomorrow. Braun Strowman, you got those hands.
That is it. Oh, speaking of Braun Strowman, did you see on Twitter what he said about Wendy's?
What did he say about Wendy's?
Oh my god, this is the greatest thing in the world. Hold on, I have to find this. Oh my god, it was so great.
Okay.
It's about him and Alexa on Ride Along.
I think I heard something about
it,
but
God,
I don't know what
find
he
this.
said.
I have to find this tweet, but let's talk about the NXT card update while I look for this tweet.
Oh, okay. Can I say the thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so the updated card for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. We have the should I do the announced card or the spoiled card?
Might as well do the spoiled card. I think everyone kind of knows the spoiled card.
Yeah,
at this
spoiled.
Point.
The winners of the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic, it was a tie between Authors of Pain and UK Strong Style with Roddy Strong and United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne. These two teams will go up to face the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly in a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We have, for the NXT Women's Championship, Ember Moon defending against Shayna Baszler. We have, in the NXT North American Championship ladder match, the crowning of it shall see EC3 versus Ricochet versus Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan versus Velveteen Dream versus
Ricochet, EC3, Lars Sullivan, Killian Dane, Velveteen Dream, Adam Cole.
Oh yeah, that guy. And Adam Cole. You obviously know who I
I know.
Care less if
I think we
won.
talked about this last week, but we know. I think next week's episode we'll just do a whole card predictions episode because that's just gonna be a ridiculous episode.
Oh fuck yes. I believe Gargano Ciampa was announced.
Yes, it was officially announced.
Yes, and now it's like if Gargano loses, he is banned from NXT forever.
Which means at that point he's gonna go to 205 Live.
And at that point Ciampa will win once again.
Which means I'm gonna say
SummerSlam?
Chicago?
What Money in the Bank?
Either Brooklyn 4 or Chicago. Because I don't know when they're... I think what they do is every single Big 4 or Big 5 at this...
That's what they do, yeah.
That they do NXT TakeOver events. So the next one is either going to be Ciampa or that's going to be the SummerSlam match between whoever the NXT champion is, who we believe is going to be Aleister Black.
Yes.
And then versus Ciampa. which will be amazing.
Yes. And then Black versus Almas. Oh, and Zelina Vega versus Candice LeRae. Out of all those matches, which are you least excited for?
Probably the tag team match. Like, I love all the teams. My problem is I don't like the tag team of Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. I like the wrestlers involved. I just don't like them as a team.
That's fair.
I feel like I know what's gonna happen. Who they're facing? They're facing Sanity.
No, they're facing the Undisputed Era.
Oh, the Undisputed
and
Era.
Authors of Pain in a triple threat.
Okay, so I think Undisputed Era is gonna retain because I don't see this AOP is gonna get called up, and then I think.
Really, I thought Roddy Strong versus Pete Dunne. I thought they would win.
I don't know
because Bobby Fish got an injury.
This is true, but I don't know. I think
that's why it's also a triple threat, man. Very little workload.
I know, but that doesn't mean that a new champion's gonna be crowned. It just means less workload. I mean, if that was the case, then Sheamus and Cesaro wouldn't be World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but Sheamus is different.
Yeah,
Sheamus ain't a bitch.
But he's got a more serious. He's got a more serious thing, and
Bobby Fish's initials is BF. You know what that also stands for? Bitch fit. Cause he's a bitch. I don't like the Undisputed Era. They've been underwhelming.
All right. I think once we actually watch the Takeover event, then you're gonna have a new highness on.
I watched them at War Games. They were the least Authors of Pain and Roderick
War
Strong.
War Games is a completely different fucking match. There's like, what? There's 3 people per team on that.
Yeah,
that's way different. Way different. I'm sorry, that's way.
I even watched their NXT Tag Team Championship match against Sanity. I've watched the Texas Tornado match and stuff. I couldn't root for Undisputed Era. They were bland. When I see their promos, I think of them trying to replicate NWO. The way they're doing it is just.
I mean, to be fair, that is what they are trying to do in NXT with the Undisputed Era.
I know.
So I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
I don't.
But
it's hard for me to even get invested in them.
Okay, I'll give you that, but I also feel that it's because you don't watch enough NXT product to really. I mean, how much NXT do you watch on a given week?
Barely.
Exactly.
But even when I would try and watch some of it, I'm watching them. And I love the wrestling from NXT, don't get me wrong. I love it. I think it's one of the best products.
It definitely got a new life jump recently after Nakamura left and after Bobby Roode left and all that.
Yeah, it's a completely different landscape. I just don't see... I don't know. It's very difficult. When I look at them, I just see 3 dudes. You know what I mean?
I just see 3 dudes.
I do. You know, you look at Sanity and you look at the way that not only are they have their gimmick,
it's the gimmick itself though that I think is the problem that you're not clicking with. Because if you're telling me that their in-ring style is boring, I would highly recommend rewatching anything that's Red Dragon out of the past 3 years.
Okay, but none of that was NXT product. That's what I'm saying. Because when I'm watching it, I'm looking at them and I have high expectations out of them, and I'm watching it and it's not very. When I watch them, I think of TM61. 2 smaller dudes that are very athletic, but I'm not really invested in what they're trying to show me. I'm not invested. You know, it's difficult. You know,
Well, I think that has something to do with the Undisputed Era as the gimmick, though, because there really isn't direction with the gimmick.
Exactly.
Well, that's the gimmick. But that's the gimmick, though. That's not the wrestling itself.
Yeah, I guess. If they had a better direction with the gimmick, a more defined.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with their name. I don't understand what the Undisputed Era is.
Exactly.
That's why I had a problem with it to begin with.
If
they were called the Dishonored, that's a different story.
I feel like that would have been better. I agree. I feel like it's the booking with Undisputed Era has made them a faction that is very difficult to get invested in. Besides a simple catchphrase of Adam Cole, baby.
True.
If Adam Cole were to branch off, I feel like he'd have much more success.
That's true.
I'm being
No, I agree with you on that.
Because I remember watching the promo, and I'm like, Adam Cole's the only one that I'll actually invest in. He's the only one.
Well, it's because the other 2 aren't that good at speaking, except for maybe Bobby Fish. But they have... The problem is, though, is that they're trying to put over Sanity, they're trying to put over AOP, and they're trying to put over... who else are they trying to put over in that kind of... Roderick Strong at that time. They're putting over a bunch of other people over, and it's just... There's too many people, and they kind of... the Undisputed Era just unfortunately slipped through that crack.
Yeah, And I think that was the problem. When Sanity debuted, they never lost.
No.
Undisputed Era's leader lost many times. He only recently got a singles victory on NXT programming, and it's like I can't. It's very difficult for me to get invested in them because I also see them not only as trying to mimic NWO, but trying to mimic the Bullet Club in a way.
Yeah,
But
and you can't really mimic. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know,
It's hard to mimic. It's honestly it's hard to mimic anything that was outside of WWE into WWE.
Yes,
like even what they're doing with the club, it's still really hard to do that.
even with the club is boring as shit. The Balor Club, I don't fucking get it. It's the same thing.
I think if you put all those guys together in a creative stint together, I think that would be better.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
So like I agree. I'm at least excited for the tag team match. I'm very excited for the North American Championship match.
Yeah,
however,
that one's going to be so much fun
because
to watch.
I'm praying that they put the belt on Velveteen.
I don't know. They might put it on EC3. They might.
EC3 is the only other option that I could think of.
It'd be cool to see Ricochet do it, but he's not. No, he's not going to get it. Lars Sullivan's not going to get it. And as much as I really want Killian Dane to get it, he's not going to get it.
No, I think Sanity's going to move up the roster. Personally, I think that it's time for them to get the call up.
I don't know yet.
Tag team division needs them.
Tag team division does need them, but AOP has been absolutely dominant. And
But they came in at the same time, though.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
AOP,
they did.
No, AOP did not. No, they did not.
AOP came in after Brooklyn, like right after the Brooklyn between.
Yeah, Brooklyn 2, and Sanity
No,
came
no,
around before Brooklyn 3.
But I just remember they were around, like they made their debuts like maybe a couple months between each other. It wasn't that far.
Yeah, I know. Well, no.
Yeah, they debuted the same year. It was like 2016. They debuted after.
Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time.
Authors of
believing
Pain debuted after the Revival defeated American Alpha for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Then they feuded with American Alpha, and then they were entered into the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. However, Sanity was also entered into that same Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, but Sanity lost against TM61.
I'm still looking.
But they debuted around the same time.
Let's see. Authors of Pain. They debuted in 2016. They debuted in June of 2016.
Okay, and Sanity was probably like September, October. It was only a couple months apart from each other.
Sanity debuted in October.
Okay, so that was 4 months. That's not a lot of time in NXT.
Well, yeah, but also wasn't there like a huge stint between? I feel like there was a huge stint between when Sanity wasn't on television and AOP was, because they were dominating the tag team for a while.
No, Sanity was caught up doing other stuff.
No, Sanity was. I'm just saying there was like the stint that they weren't on television.
I think
and AOP was. That's why I'm thinking like AOP was on there more.
Sanity was on less when Eric Young was injured, but they still made appearances.
That's why I was thinking, because Eric Young got injured. That's why.
But they still made appearances though. But AOP was more prominent. But they were, what's left for Sanity to do? I think that they should move up.
Yeah, I mean,
like I would like to see Killian Dane win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
That might not happen.
Or Eric Young.
That might be Matt Hardy.
It could be Matt Hardy. It probably will be Matt Hardy, actually. But
and then we'll see Sister Abigail. That's what's gonna happen.
But North American Championship, I'm gonna put my money on either EC3 or Velveteen Dream. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we'll have our better predictions for next year.
Yeah, I had to think about it though. But that's the match I'm probably most excited for, in addition to Black versus Almas.
Agreed. Let's talk about rumors. You had a couple of rumors that you wanted to talk about for Mania.
Yes. So
I have one. We might have the same ones, but you go.
You go first.
No, you go.
Okay. So, WWE Twitter posted a tweet, but was quickly deleted mere moments after. You're thinking the same thing?
No, I know what you're talking about. This isn't what I was thinking.
Okay.
But go on.
The rumored card for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, it's Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers in a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
I'm not gonna lie, I would like that.
I would love that a lot.
I would like that so much.
It would be fantastic.
Although, if we are, I don't know. I have so much to say about this but this has to go with the card predictions thing, though. But I do like the match. I do
think
like the
it'd
match,
be
and
incredible.
it would be a pretty incredible match. They need a ladder match at Mania. That's just a thing that's just a tradition they've been doing for quite a while now.
What was the ladder match last year?
Ladder match last year was the
Raw
tag
Tag
team.
Team.
Yeah, with the Hardys coming back. And the year before
Yes.
that was IC, and that was the one where Zack Ryder won, and I was so
Yes.
happy.
And then
And then so sad when he lost it the following day. And then the year before that was when Daniel Bryan won for the IC championship.
Yes.
Last time he was in a championship match.
Was there a ladder match at WrestleMania 30? I don't think so.
Maybe, I don't know.
I can't think.
It's been a weird traditional thing that's been going on for a couple of years.
Yeah.
But
They've been needing ladder matches though ever since they put the Money in the Bank
as
on.
its own thing, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I think a ladder match at Mania just makes it feel special.
Yeah.
Some sort of ladder match, whether that's TLC or
Where do you
not.
think this will rank in regards to other triple threat tag team ladder matches?
Probably one of the better ones.
Really?
I really do think that. I think that the Bludgeon Brothers have like the brute strength and the bare brawling style that I think would be good for a TLC match. Kind of similar to the Dudleys in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the Usos, who basically are like not. They're basically like, I don't want to say a cheap copy, but they're kind of like
They're more athletic Hardys.
more athletic, but not as dangerous Hardys.
Yes.
There we go. And then you have the craziness and angstiness of the New Day as Edge and Christian. So
Yes. Because when you were saying that, I remembered that because the last time there was a triple threat tag team ladder match was TLC 2015.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was New Day defending against the Usos and the Lucha Dragons.
Yeah.
And that led to Kalisto being a 2-time United States champion.
Oh God.
Thanks, Sin Cara, for getting fucking injured.
Uh,
But I'm excited for that match, if that is to be true. I don't know how much time they'd get, though, which is the only thing that's worrying me. Even though it's about a 7-hour card,
yeah, it's either gonna be pre-show or not. It's not gonna be on the pre-show though.
I don't think it will. They've been made too much of a stink for it.
Yeah, I know. And I think the entrances are gonna be really long, and I'm gonna hate that. But at the same time, the New Day is gonna come out as Black Panther gimmicks. I know it. I feel it in my gut. It's too not stupid. It's too like.
Uso's gonna have like rappers behind him and stuff.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna be full-on gangster, but New Day has to come out as some version of like the Black Panther, like the superhero, not the political party. I'm not talking about the superhero. They have to do that. They've been teasing it with the Kunte Kente cloth, like patterns on their tights now. That it's just like, come on, we know it's coming.
Yes. And Bludgeon Brothers will just be beating the shit out of everyone with fucking hammers.
All right, you had another rumor. What was that?
Braun Strowman's tag team partner.
Okay. This is one I think we're both thinking of. I want to hear who you heard.
I heard Rey Mysterio.
Yes, this is also what I've heard.
Yes, I heard that was...
That would be pretty amazing.
That'd be great.
But
Yeah.
also it'd pretty be damaging as well. I mean, I don't know. It's half and half of like good and bad. In my
He's
opinion.
injured though. That's the only thing. I don't know why these rumors are popping up.
Well, he's not seriously injured. He just couldn't compete in a match at Strong Style Evolution because of a bicep injury. But by the time, I don't know. I think it was he couldn't be cleared to wrestle for New Japan at that time. But it's possible he could be wrestling in WWE. It's possible. I don't see it not happening.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like it's weird because I don't know. First off, I don't like it. Like I love Rey Mysterio coming back.
I know, but you're thinking what I'm thinking though of how does Rey Mysterio and Braun Strowman mix together? Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Like I'd rather Bray Wyatt showed up to be his tag team.
That's
partner.
not gonna happen though.
So I don't care. That'd be better booking.
No, I'm telling you right now, for the pure comedic genius of everything that has been great for Braun Strowman, that it's James Ellsworth.
No, or
It'd be
Elias. Elias became the better James Ellsworth for Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could also
But
be Elias.
it'd be great though if we saw James Ellsworth.
There's
again.
two people I'd rather see be Braun Strowman's partner, which probably will not happen. Samoa Joe.
That would be great.
That would be deadly. Like that, we wouldn't have seen a team like that since 2006 Big Show Kane. Them or Bray Wyatt.
I don't see Bray Wyatt. I don't see Bray Wyatt doing it because, I mean, as we saw from Ultimate Deletion, he got sent into the Lake of Reincarnation. We don't know what he's gonna come back as.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Imagine Bludgeon Brothers versus Strowman and Wyatt.
I know it'd be great, but it's not gonna happen. They put way too much time and energy into the Ultimate Deletion to break kayfabe at this point.
This could be, this could be a new character for Bray. He could cut all of his dreads off and stuff. He can
cut off his dirty, dirty ass dreads.
He could look like a mini Braun Strowman.
Oh my god.
He could be Brain Strowman.
No, stop. No, that's terrible. Stop. No, that'd be terrible.
Or Bray Strowman.
No, stop.
Bray Strowman, Braun Strowman's little brother.
No, stop. It's not gonna happen. That's even more terrible than James Ellsworth coming back. Shut up. Oh God.
I also have another thing I want to talk about.
I have some other stuff that I did here.
Daniel Bryan. It was confirmed that it's gonna be Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon versus Owens and Zayn.
Correct.
I also heard Shane McMahon has diverticulitis.
Of course he has the Brock Lesnar disease.
So I heard it's mild, but I also heard he had something else, and it's possible he will miss WrestleMania.
Oh my God.
So I heard rumors of a possible tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. Should Shane McMahon not?
This, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what he's talking about, but I'm already liking it a lot. You may proceed.
So if Shane McMahon can't be a part of WrestleMania, but obviously because he was announced, more than likely he is ready. But I heard the rumors that on the off chance he really can't compete because of this, Chris Jericho could come back.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so fucking great. Oh my God, I would love that.
Now, do you want him to come out to Break the Walls Down or Judas?
He's not gonna come out to Judas. I know that you want this really badly. He's never gonna come out to Judas. The day he does, I suspend my entire championship run for our predictions for WrestleMania. I promise you that right now. But he's not coming out to Judas. It'd be great, but it's not gonna happen.
Now, is it because of the name of the song?
No, it's not because of the name of the song. It's because Vince McMahon's not gonna allow that. That's why.
But here's the thing: he's
Y2J. He's going to come out to Break the Walls down.
Yeah, but MVP was able to do his own songs.
That's different, though. He made that with Jim Johnston. That's different.
R-Truth also did.
Again, made with Jim Johnston.
And Undertaker came out to Johnny Cash.
Because he's fucking Undertaker.
And this is fucking Chris Jericho, legitimate rock star.
It's not gonna happen.
But you know it could.
It could. It's not going to. I would love it, but it's not gonna happen.
Vince would get a hard on for that pop. You know he would get a hard on for that pop.
Maybe there's a possibility.
There's a strong possibility that his hard on would pop.
It would just come straight out like a Social Warrior fist straight out of this.
It would go through the Titantron.
Oh God! It would come out of Gorilla, just flip the Gorilla table over. That's what would happen.
But I think, yeah, I would like a Jericho Bryan versus because
that would be an amazing match. That would be a classic right there.
Exactly.
I'm curious. Have you heard about what post Mania could lead to be?
With
storyline, not so much matches or anything, but
storyline. Regards to who?
I guess SmackDown in general.
SmackDown? No, I've been hearing a lot of Raw chatter.
All right, so something that I've heard of recently, and I don't know, I don't really know because we haven't really talked about. We talked about it a couple times, but not a lot. That WWE is in talks with possibly bringing back Hulk Hogan, and
I did hear about that.
And for him to be running SmackDown, like as the new general manager, considering that we're gonna get Daniel Bryan back on wrestling again.
I don't like it.
You don't like it. You don't like it because he didn't. Well, actually, why? I don't.
It's not Jeff Jarrett.
It's not. Oh, good job, my friend. Good job.
Thank you.
We needed this live, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hard week, but no. On a more serious note,
I don't think he's ready. I don't think it's ready for Hulk Hogan.
Is it because of how he left the company in general, or how he got kicked out of the company?
I think that it's too soon for him to make a full time.
How's it too soon? It's been 4 years.
Okay, it's been 3.
3. Sorry.
It's been 3 years. And also, I don't think that he should be going back into the company as a full-time role. I think sporadic appearances are fine. Because especially with the way things happen, sporadic would probably be better for him. I do not think having him on TV every single week would lead to good results.
Okay. I see your point on that.
I would rather see Kurt Angle go to SmackDown and then have someone on Raw, say Sting. Sting would be a great...
Oh my God, Sting.
Sting was a great general manager.
No, you're right, and I would love Sting, but man, haven't heard that name in a while.
Exactly. You know, there are better choices that you could...
They're just gonna let these TNA people start running
all
the shows.
When
are we gonna see Dixie Carter at this point?
I was about to say, bring back Dixie Carter and then have her give the Universal Championship to EC3. That's all you got to do.
Oh my God, the possibilities of right now are endless.
Exactly, but I do not think it should start with Hulk Hogan being a full-time general manager.
All right, I see your point.
I think he has to build that bridge.
Do you think that there needs to be some sort of quote-unquote apology tour? I hate saying it like that because
I don't think Hulk Hogan is above apologizing. I've never seen him apologize for anything.
That's true.
Exactly. I can't think of any time he's apologized to the fans, to companies, at least none that have been stated on record. I think that Hulk Hogan will not apologize. I think he's waiting for this to blow over.
Yeah, the time that we're living now is going to be pretty tough considering what social and political changes we're going through right now. It's going to be tough doing that.
Exactly. So I think he's better waiting for it to blow over because that'd be the best option. And I think that Hulk Hogan just needs to slowly be integrated back into WWE.
All right.
Your opinion on it?
I mean, I think conventionally there should be some sort of apology, some sort of teachable moment to be said around here. I personally hate the fact that they're bringing him back just so they could get a new general manager position, considering of the amazing news that Daniel Bryan's going to be wrestling again.
Yes. Another general manager could be Rey Mysterio.
I don't know how I'd feel about that. I would rather see him wrestle.
I know, but I think it'd be really fun. Like, I would like to see him on Raw just telling Braun Strowman to do things.
I feel like after I feel like he would just brush it off like, what the fuck just happened? And then 2 weeks would go by and be like, you don't tell me what to do. Just take him by the arm and just thrust him.
And then you get a Rey Mysterio Braun Strowman feud.
Oh my God, that'd be so amazing.
Yo, the Giant Killer comes back.
That would be the most amazing thing in the world.
But you see how many better options there are than Hulk Hogan?
No, you're right. I'm just saying that's a possibility that I've heard. All right, we're gonna kick it off to our break right now when we talk about our favorite WrestleMania matches.
Woo.
We're back.
Hello, friends.
All right. So before we get into our favorite matches for WrestleMania,
lied to the fans. You lied to the mark. You said we would go right into it.
Oh, shut up.
Liar.
Anyway, I found the Braun Strowman Wendy's tweet, and I would like to read it out loud to CJ because he probably didn't see it.
I didn't.
And here we go.
Wait, before I say anything, who's better, Wendy's tweets or Arby's?
Wendy's, obviously.
I don't know. Arby's got some good anime shit on there. All right, continue.
Okay.
Continue. I just wanted to get that
From
off.
Braun Strowman. At Wendy's, you're killing me. 3 times in 2 weeks you...
I've seen this tweet.
...have stopped for grilled chicken and they don't have any ready. At Alexa Bliss, WWE is trying to keep me calm while We're filming. Hashtag ride along. Wait, I'm starving, and someone might hashtag get these hands.
Okay, I've seen that tweet.
At Wendy's, we are incredibly sorry. Please do not flip our store upside down. If you DM us info about the stores, we'll do our best. We'll do our best to make it right. At Kenny King, because he's Kenny King and likes to comment and everything. Hey, y'all were real courteous here. Where are all those smoke you like to talk Wendy's? Guess you left those with the spiciness of the chicken sandwiches. Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji.
Nah, but Wendy's was funny. He's like, yo, please don't flip our store. Wendy's? Whoever.
Finally, someone has conquered Wendy's on fucking Twitter after being the most ridiculous throwing shade at fucking people on Twitter right now.
I don't know. You don't throw shade at Braun Strowman. He's like, yo.
No, you never throw shade
but
at Braun Strowman.
I just like how they're so in tune with everything. They're like, all right, who is this guy?
That's why
they look at Braun Strowman. All right, we got some stuff. Yo, don't flip our shit. They probably looked it up. Braun Strowman highlight reel. This motherfucker's flipping everything. Everything.
God, I love Braun Strowman so much.
Yes.
And I love Wendy's. Wendy's played a fantastic character and all that. They were great sports.
Oh, man, can the Wendy's Twitter team be the general manager of Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown?
I don't know. WWE, you heard it here, guys. Try to see if we can make this happen.
Yo, we get the actual Wendy's girl to be the SmackDown general manager and just throw shade at everyone.
Just bring back, somehow get like a new anonymous Raw general manager, and it's gonna somehow be the Twitter, Wendy's of Twitter.
What if Heath Slater just becomes the general manager of SmackDown with his Wendy's garb?
Oh my God, no.
All right. Anyways,
let's talk about our favorite matches, our best matches we love to do of WrestleMania.
We came up with this. It's a fairly straightforward one. It is WrestleMania season, and we haven't really had like a top 5 favorite WrestleMania matches, and I feel like that is a shame. I feel like that is an oversight on our part. So,
also, this is a last-minute topic discussion we had. It's been that busy.
Shut the fuck up, Jimmy. But I'm not gonna go into some of the obvious ones. Like WrestleMania 25, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Everyone knows that's my favorite. But there are a couple other ones I do want to mention that I loved. I loved the shit out of. One of them was WrestleMania 26, CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio.
Ah, all right.
I loved the build-up to the match. I loved the creepy fuckingness of CM Punk singing to Rey Mysterio's daughter "Happy Birthday."
I remember watching that. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And then you see the video, it's like "Happy Birthday to you." I'm like, the fuck, CM Punk, and it was.
You're so good, so good at heel.
And it was
made me hate him.
And it was a great match too.
He dressed up as Captain America, Rey Mysterio.
Not in that one. That was Cody Rhodes.
Oh, that was?
Yeah, he dressed up as the Avatar.
Ah, nice.
From Pandora. Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
I loved that match. I thought it was an excellent storytelling and stuff. Especially you had Luke Gallows and Serena on the side, and that was probably the greatest feud CM Punk has had with the Straight Edge Society. Because then after that, he was feuding with Big Show.
And then after that, Straight Edge Society fell apart. He became the leader of the New Nexus. And then
that was crap.
Yeah, and then a year after that, it led right to the pipe bomb and the greatest wrestler we know of our generation.
Daniel Bryan.
I mean, eventually it led to Daniel Bryan, but before that it was CM Punk.
Yeah, but that's one of my favorites. You got any that you want to give a shout out to?
I have to really think about this one. One that I think... And this is also another CM Punk match, but the one that I particularly liked a lot was CM Punk versus Chris Jericho.
That was a good one.
I liked that one a lot. The build-up for that one was interesting, how he was trying to be like the heel and trying to mess up CM Punk, like calling him out for not being truthful to being quote-unquote straight edge, even though that...
I thought it was because he wasn't the best in the world, and then they started bringing out the alcohol and shit in there.
Well, yeah, he started bringing out the alcohol and like how he's a bastard and everything, and like there was video at one point during one of their promo attacks or something like that of like CM Punk going into a pub in England or something like that. And he wasn't drinking or anything. He probably just went out there to hang out with friends or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like the back and forth that they had really good chemistry. And honestly, I wish that That was for the championship, but I wish that was like the main event
Yeah.
match. I
Instead
feel like
of Rock versus Cena.
was that that was the first one, right? Yeah, because the
It
following
was
one.
bad.
Yeah, because the following one was when Rock had the championship and he faced Undertaker.
I'm gonna go into
Another good match on CM Punk versus Undertaker.
That was a really good match, but I actually have a better Undertaker match that I want to discuss. Undertaker versus Ric Flair, WrestleMania 18. Undertaker was a heel. He was Big Evil, American Badass, and it was a no DQ match.
Oh my god.
Yo, it was
Ric Flair.
What
What a goddamn was no DQ match?
no DQ.
Oh my god.
So you just see Undertaker wailing and dominating Ric Flair, making him bleed and shit. Yo, Ric Flair. You don't want to know what Ric Flair was doing and shit just to piss off Undertaker? He was messing around on his bike.
Yeah, that sounds like such a Ric Flair
Yeah,
thing to do.
and then he was doing all the cheap moves, and it just didn't work on Undertaker, so he called in Arn Anderson to spine buster his ass. And then Undertaker just starts wailing on freaking Arn Anderson, and then went 10-0 after destroying Ric Flair.
Oh my god, that's so fantastic.
Yeah, like, I love that match, because did you see him as a bad guy, and he's just like, man, Ric Flair, this is your element, and you're getting your ass whooped hard. You bring in Arn Anderson to spine buster people, and then he gets his ass whooped and shit. Oh, man, I loved it. I loved that match with The Undertaker.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That was a good one, and also WrestleMania 21 against Randy Orton was also really good, too. But, yeah.
Let's see. Another match that I really liked. And not a lot of people are going to agree with this, and that's totally fine.
I swear to God, if you say Chris Jericho versus Fandango...
No, it's not. No. It happened recently. Now, this is completely based on I don't like this particular wrestler, but I did like the match overall and what it kind of did going forward, quote unquote. But it was for a match itself, it was really good, in my opinion at least. And that was Triple H versus Roman Reigns at, I believe, 32. Yeah, 32. I liked that one a lot.
You were the only one.
I didn't think it was bad.
You are the only one.
Okay.
Only one.
Was it because...
Only one.
Is it because
Only
he was Roman
one.
Reigns?
It was
Because if you're just totally basing it on the fact that
it was
Roman
the worst WrestleMania main event. It was worse than Cena versus The Miz.
Are you sure? Because I would say Roman Reigns versus Undertaker was worse.
I don't know.
Come
I
on.
don't know.
He failed a power bomb and failed a tombstone on Undertaker. Come on.
Yes,
Let's be real.
but that pre-match promo,
That's different.
that was cringe as fuck.
That's different.
That was
I'm talking about the match itself and the fact that we also...
It was boring.
No, I liked it.
It was so boring.
No, I liked it.
The reason why Reigns and Undertaker is better than Reigns Triple H is because you're there, you're like, holy shit, it's the Undertaker. You don't go, holy shit, it's Triple H. I couldn't get in. I was like, this.
That's fair. You don't like it, but I personally liked it. I thought I was getting vested into it, and I think a lot of it had to do with what the story from the Rumble going into it. Now, if you want to talk about the cringeworthy promo for it, fine. I can agree with you on that. But I think the match itself, everything that was going on, and
It should have been Roman versus Dean.
Yes, I did agree with that.
It should have been Roman versus Dean.
Unfortunately, that's just not how it worked.
I know that's not how it worked, Jimmy. Yeah. You're not gonna get Roman Reigns on any of mine.
No, I think that's the only Roman Reigns one that I actually liked.
Really? I
Because
actually
if
like
you wanna
Roman versus Brock.
I
like that one.
I liked the cash-in moment because the moment was awesome, and then the end of it. But that was about it.
I liked the slugfest. I thought it was really good. Because, like, both of them were just bleeding and shit. And they're just like, fuck you, no, fuck you. And it was just, like, straight hands.
Back when shitty Roman Reigns is around. This is before the Bray Wyatt matches.
I know.
Bray Wyatt matches were good.
Oh, yeah.
Those aren't Mania matches, but, oh, man, I wish they were.
Another one I liked that no one really ever thinks of, Hardy versus Hardy. Extreme Rules match. Yo, the commentary there, it was so good. Because Jim Ross was commentating it. And it was just so extreme. And it was just everything. Because everything made sense. Matt Hardy was pissed that Jeff was getting all the attention, that his career skyrocketed and stuff. Matt Hardy got fired and shit, unjustly, and he's just there like, I'm fucking sick of it. And he burned down Jeff's house. He freaking set the pyro on him and shit. I'm like, yo, Matt Hardy's gone off the deep end. This is great. And best line of that match. You have Jim Ross go, wow, Matt Hardy, we knew you always wanted to be on the WrestleMania poster. Now you are. Because you just see Jeff Hardy grab the WrestleMania 25 poster and hit him over the head with it. It's like, you always wanted your face on that poster. But, like, that leg drop from the very top of the ladder, like, leapfrogging that ladder and then missing, and then a twist of fate while you're next in the chair, like, nothing can beat that. That is such a great match. And I loved Hardy to death, too. Like, I thought
I think we're both big Hardy fans.
Oh, yeah. Like, I love Jeff Hardy. He's literally one of the best of all time.
He just has to stay fucking clean once in a while.
Yeah, but everyone can get drunk.
Let's see. I have to really think about this because I have to dive back to all the Manias I've watched and haven't watched and all the recaps I've watched. One that I particularly liked for just the sheer chaoticness of it has to be Foley and Edge.
That was really good, too. I was thinking of that one. Yeah,
that's a really good one. It's not underrated by any chance, but it's very good. Like, that's a rewatchable match.
Like, yeah, but you will never get that again.
You're never going to get that again in WWE.
Yo, Foley was smart. For once in his life, he was smart. Because you just see him in a different flannel, like, wow, look, a Mania flannel and stuff. That's so cool. Edge spears him. Ow! And you're just like, Edge, why are you screaming? Fucking barbed wire wrapped around his fucking stomach. And he's just like, and I'm like, Edge, the fuck? And then, Lita got a barbed wire Sacco.
Barbed wires.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, fun fact, Lita only had one match in WrestleMania, and she lost.
That's a sad state of affair.
Yeah.
Although, because of how well the Women's Rumble did this past year, I don't see any reason why any of these women can't get back in the ring. At least once to have, like, even if it's, like, multi-tag and then they win. It'd be nice. Mm-hmm. Although Lita, I think, deserves, like, a singles match, whether that's for the title or not. Yeah, just saying.
But it was supposed to be, what was it, 2001 or 2001? It was actually supposed to be, I think either WrestleMania 21 or 22 was supposed to be Lita versus Trisha Mania. But Lita got injured. So I think it was like 21 because Trisha ended up having to defend against Christy Hemme.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I like Christy Hemme, but man, that's...
The only reason I like Christy Hemme is because of her ass.
You always go there, don't you?
Uh-huh. Christy does too. Another match that was really good. Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was a great technical matchup, and then it just ended in just Eddie fashion. Do you know what happens?
Doesn't he take the belt and throw it at him?
No.
No, not that one.
Even better.
No.
Even better. Yo, so Eddie loosens up his boots. And then Kurt Angle goes for the ankle lock.
Oh, yeah, and he slips out of it. Yeah,
and he's just like, the fuck is this? And then he just small packages him and then gets the pin. And I'm like, Eddie. And you just see him carrying the belt in one hand and his shoe in the other.
That's so typical Eddie Guerrero. God, I love that man.
And then he had a great match the next year against Mysterio when they were both tag team champions, but they wanted to see who was the better man.
Did that lead to the Dominic story?
Yes.
Yeah, that led to, or was that a part of the Dominic story?
It led to the Dominic story.
That
story. Was the beginning of it.
Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering about that. Let's see. I personally liked the second Goldberg versus Lesnar. I know you didn't, but it was the better of the two matches. You gotta give me a break. How can you hate that match? It wasn't that bad. It was good. If you're comparing it to the original one, which was god-awful dog shit, then you're out of your mind.
You're picking all the bad matches right now, man.
No, that's not a bad match. It was a good match. And you said you can't pick the obvious good matches, so I'm trying to find like the
Obscure ones.
little nuggets of obscurity. That's what I'm trying to do. It's hard to do because it kind of recycle these things. I think a great moment that was in a pretty decent ladder match has to be the year Zack Ryder won the Intercontinental Championship. That was
I didn't care for that match.
Did you not care because Zack won, or did you not care
In general.
in general?
In general.
Well, to be fair, that was at the time where the IC title was in obscurity.
Yeah, that was before the
And
Miz went off.
That was literally a day before the Miz took it. I made it amazing.
Yeah, you right.
So not only did it lead to the birth of the amazingness that was the IC title reign of the Miz, but also probably one of the best and only WrestleMania moments Zack Ryder will ever have in his career.
Yeah.
That, as a Long Islander, I feel was amazing.
I have Mick Foley for Long Island.
But how many WrestleMania moments has he had?
A couple. Getting speared through a flaming table.
That's a moment that was good?
Yes.
He didn't even win the match.
Doesn't matter. That bump was awesome.
At least the way Zack Ryder won was like just pushed over the Miz and then take the belt and like, fuck you, Miz. I'll give it back to you tomorrow. When, you clearly, obviously Vince wants you to have it instead of me because, I'm always Zack Ryder. I'm the fall guy. Going back to NXT afterwards. Sorry. I had to let that one out.
I don't know.
I loved Zack Ryder and
past tense. Loved.
I know.
I love Mick Foley. Present tense.
Everything that Mick Foley's done. Everything. Even the GM stuff.
Yes! Yo, he was so corny. It was great.
Even the stuff he accidentally messed up on that was really bad.
Like
he screwed up on being one of the towns he was in.
So did R-Truth. So did Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan did it at WrestleMania.
No, you're right. Yeah, I know.
If we want to go into this, what's a town versus mixing up your WrestleManias?
I feel like with Hulk Hogan, it's like, you know what? All the steroid injections that he's got has somehow messed with his brain.
Yes. But, Foley was involved in the innovation of the list of Jericho. He was the very first name on the list. While GM. It's like, Jericho, I'm already on the list. You put me, I started it. Where you going on again?
No, you're right.
I know I'm right.
All right. Let's think of a couple more matches before we wrap things up. Man, this is really hard. We would have to dive back into the older ones, and those are just not obscure enough to.
Well, I can't think of any off the top of my head that I actually liked. The farthest I can go is 18, 17. That's pretty much it. I really can't think of anything, and nothing from the past couple years have really stood out to me as really great matches from Mania.
Definitely great moments.
Moments, but not matches.
That's true.
I
think there was a potential for Styles and Jericho to be really, really good.
And then Jericho won. And
this is before the list of Jericho.
This was before the list of Jericho.
So,
obviously
we know.
Styles versus McMahon.
That was a good match.
That was a hidden fucking gem right there.
Yes. Because he did a fucking shooting star press that no one fucking.
Yeah.
Came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, this 50-year-old motherfucker's like, yo,
we missed it. We missed that one live.
Yeah, we did.
We watched it at Mania with our girlfriends, and I think it was one of your friends or something.
Tyler, yeah.
And that was the only match we missed.
Yeah.
But that one was a gem. I rewatched that. That was really good.
It was really good. You're like, how was McMahon? Where was this?
How is this 46-year-old doing these presses and is allowed to do this?
I don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm gonna be honest here right now. Which do you think is gonna be the gem out of the hidden gem in WrestleMania 34? The one you wouldn't expect. So not the main the main three matches. I'm gonna say the main three, which is Cena Taker, Reigns Lesnar, and Styles Nakamura. Besides those three, which do you think is gonna be the hidden gem of the night?
Man, this is a really tough one.
I only asked the tough ones.
I know. Damn, I don't even memorize the whole card. I feel like I feel like the SmackDown Tag Team one is going to be just incredibly memorable.
Really? Okay.
I feel like those three teams, maybe not the Bludgeon Brothers as much, but definitely the New Day and the Usos have had the experience of being in those gimmick type matches.
So does
that can
Luke
make it good.
Harper.
Well, yeah, Luke Harper does.
He was
but
in a couple of ladder matches.
I know.
And
I'm just
yeah.
saying, like, as a team and being in the grandest stage of them all, it's kind of hard to be focused because there's possibilities of botching. And I feel like them being a team together, you know, it's been a while because they were on hiatus for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
They have to get back into it. They've only had 3-4 squash matches. How many matches have they had since they debuted as the Bludgeon Brothers?
At least 12.
At least 12, really?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of those were the jobbers, though. They were, weren't they?
Yeah. But, like, here's the thing. They have such chemistry with the Usos and the New Day. You know, it's
again, that's why I think that they're gonna, like, that's gonna be the real hidden gem, that one. As much as I really want it to be Braun Strowman versus The Bar.
It's not.
It's gonna be a great comedy match, and I'm gonna laugh really hard when either he's just taking on both of these people, or the fact that we see James Ellsworth again. Or whoever he gets to pick his partner. I don't know. If you had to pick an obscure character for Braun Strowman to go with, besides Bray Wyatt.
I know. Obscure character, like, out of the blue?
Like, out of the blue, who would be like, you're going to get these hands, and he's going to grab him, like, during Mania and be like, that's going to be his partner.
Alexa Bliss.
Is this going to be before or after the Nia Jax match?
After the Nia Jax match, Alexa Bliss just comes
She's going to be really upset after losing the title.
Yeah, but then she becomes a Raw Tag Team Champion. Yo, I would be
so
hyped.
The first woman to hold a male title since China.
Yes,
That'd
I would
be amazing.
I'd be so fucking hyped if it was Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss. I would be so fucking hyped because Alexa Bliss doesn't even have to tag in.
I know that'd be the best part of it.
I think that would be the best obscure character for Braun Strowman. It would be Alexa Bliss. Way better than James Ellsworth.
Yeah, that would.
And then, I'm going to be honest here, my hidden gem, it was going to be the tag team matches until I forgot that there was one more match that would take over the tag team championship matches.
Go on.
The Queen versus the Empress.
I don't know if that's going to be a hidden gem, though. That's why I didn't pick that.
I think that'd be a hidden gem.
I don't know. I feel like it's already going to be good.
But here's the thing. Like, not a lot of people are, like, focused on it. That's the thing.
I don't know about that. Not from what I've been reading and watching online.
I don't know. I think that's going to be the hidden gem. Out of everything, out of all the...
I feel like that has the potential of being better than a lot of the main event spots. Like, we all thought the AJ Shane one was really good out of last year's ones.
It was the best one.
Like this match has the potential of being that.
Yeah.
Granted, if they let Asuka be Asuka and they let Charlotte be Charlotte.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they kind of have to. They have to. Otherwise, it's not going to be good.
But, like, this match is being overshadowed by so many things. Like, not only the 3 main event matches, you have Ronda making her debut and Daniel Bryan making his return. So that's already 5 matches overshadowing the rest of the card.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm saying, like, that could be a hidden gem right there.
Yeah, okay. I see your point now. I mean, it's possible the tag team for Daniel Bryan, and that one could be good.
Oh, it could be fantastic. I agree.
Could. I think it depends on how much Daniel Bryan can do in the ring.
Yes.
And it depends if it's Shane or not. If it is Shane, it's still going to be good. If it's not Shane and it is Chris Jericho, that has the potential of being the best match on the card.
Unless, of course, it's Kenny Omega.
That's not going to fucking happen.
Yo, you know who
I'd be so lit.
It could be Dolph Ziggler.
I would fucking. Well, I don't know. That'd still be a good match. He's still a good worker.
Who would you like Daniel Bryan's partner to be if not Shane McMahon?
And not Chris Jericho? Well, technically, there still isn't any confirmation for, quote, Undertaker and John Cena, even though it's advertised. But it would be pretty sweet to see John Cena and Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That'd be pretty lit.
I would agree with that.
It'd be so great.
I would love that. There's...
the brothers-in-law versus Cammy. That's how it'd go down as.
I have one better for you.
Okay. All right. I'm going. Listen.
Dan. How do I do the thing? Just imagine a lot of fucking fire.
Oh my god.
I'm just like, wait, how do I do his theme song? I'm like, fuck it, forget it. Fucking fire. Lots of it.
Kane! It's gonna Kane! Team Hell No making its return against Cammy. By God, we need to have Jim Ross be doing that, calling that match. That'd be so great.
But I'm just saying, like, that would probably be the best obscure partner.
Oh my God,
For
that'd be
Daniel
so
Bryan.
great. Oh my God. Yes, no, yes, no. Oh God, yes, please.
I would love that. I'm gonna be completely honest. That would just be fantastic. They held the championships for 280 days, and they hated each other.
I feel like as soon as the match is over, their old anger therapist comes out and congratulates them.
Oh my God, what was his name?
I don't remember. I would have to.
What was his name? Wasn't it like Herbie or something like that?
It probably was. I don't know.
Oh
I
man.
have to look this up. Hold on.
Oh, but I gotta say that would be it. That would be it. You know. That would be my partner if it can't be Jericho and it can't be McMahon.
Yeah. All right.
Alright? Yeah. I'm like, John Cena would be cool.
Dr. Shelby. That's what his name is. Dr. Shelby.
That bitch.
God, I love Dr. Shelby. He has to come out. If it is with Kane, and by some miracle or chance that it is, Dr. Shelby needs to come out and be like, you guys did fantastic. And then Kane
Chokeslams him.
and Daniel Bryan
LaBelle
does the,
locks him. Yes
or
locks him.
no locks him, and then they
Yes lock. It's yes lock.
yes lock. All right, then they yes lock. Oh God, it'd be so great.
That'd be a great moment.
That'd be such a great moment. Welcome back to WWE, Daniel Bryan.
Team.
They're here to take on Dr. Shelby. All right, that's the show, guys.
Yes.
We'll see you next week for our predictions.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone, for staying tuned to our podcast. Special shout out to the Sachem Public Library for the continued use of their equipment and space. Continue supporting us by rating and subscribing through Patreon, Audio Boom, Stitcher, TuneIn, Castbox, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play Music, and Apple Podcasts at Marks for Life Podcast. And now, check out our YouTube channel, Marks for Life, for our podcast playlist and other content. Please follow us on our social media on Twitter at Marks for Life Pod, Instagram at Marks for Life Podcast, our Tumblr page, Marks for Life Podcast, and our Facebook page, Marks for Life Podcast. And email us at marksforlifepod@gmail.com for any questions, comments, or feedback. Until next time, Audio Marks.